Hello and welcome back to Penguin Plays Husband 4 with the Kaiserreich mod. We're back in the American Union state, having won the Second American Civil War. We now have a nation from sea to shining sea, all under one banner, except for you. We don't talk about you. We are back, and now that we are, it's episode 11 at this point. Thank you everyone for watching this far. We will need to decide what we're going to do with this nation. Of course, I'm going to have to go the new Washington, just because there's no easy way to go paternal autocrat within the next couple of minutes, because the new Washington's just going to get bypassed, automatically bypassed, and will unlock the other focuses. Yeah, I can actually bypass it right now, but I think I'll wait until the American auto industry is done. What do we have left? I think just my regulars. We have these very nice veterans units. I think I set them on the line with Canada. Then we have your line, mostly. You've got the Chaco Brigade, and the Alabama Division actually got to the veteran status along with them. And then we have the last group. Attention. You have actually my basic infantry with Modelos, 1927s, and even some Mas. I wonder where we got those from. Probably stolen from the enemies. We got M1 Korans from America. The irony. Let's see, where is your line? I got one line that's down on Mexico, one line against Canada, and one line against New England. As for plans going forward, we definitely need to take over Commonwealth of Canada and New England. That is without question. We cannot just sit back and wait, because we need our proper land. We are the proper president. We spent that entire time fighting that whole war, millions of men dead, to put the true president back on the seat of power. So of course we're going to do that. Then we have the syndicalist menace right down to our south. We're going to have to look out for that. Probably make a League of the Americas to try and root out syndicalism. I don't think we'll do much in Africa. It's not like we're going to go the white nationalists, so we don't need to have African colonies, so to speak. We might want to leave Liberia, although if we do get that war running, it's not going to end until we take care of the French Republic. So we might as well take over Liberia once again when we do that. You know, maybe they'll get some claims to the land nearby, make a super Liberia. As for the battle between Commune of France and German Empire, I think we're going to need to side with the Germans on that one. Not in an alliance, but send volunteers. I'm not going to forget what they did. I'm not going to forget the troops that they sent to the traitors over in Maryland. I remember those German troops in Baltimore. Past that, also, I won't fight with them, but I won't fight against them either. I think I'll just leave the Philippines to their fate. And Hawaii also, because Hawaii, they joined the Reichspakt. They have a bit too much support for me to go back and get all my lands. I think the one island we actually got to keep in this area was Guam. And Fuzhou, but just because nobody knew that they were supposed to take Fuzhou. I suppose our empire is not doing too well. I think with that we should focus more on the Americas. We should look inward, but I should also let the game start running. As for where the other nations ended up, where did Jack Reed, where did MacArthur, New Washington, government idea of fighting for America has been removed. We now have -1 stability, 0% war support. Oh boy. And that was the new Washington. The new American seat of government will throw off the old shackles of Capitoline tradition and rebuild itself as a defensible and secure location for the three branches of its two-seat power. Boulevards are now too wide for barricades, and structures are now supplied with emergency power and shelters that are guaranteed for residents. Yes, we need a nice, well-built capital. Union of South Africa. Declared war in the Union of South Africa. Trust no one, not even yourself. And then the Paraguayan congratulations. With the end of the conflict, it seems as though we finally have some time to breathe. Letters from Paraguayan citizens personally thank the Kingfish for his fight for freedom and against syndicalism. Keep arriving from the small South American nation. Regards Long as a true hero. Peace is its own word, but we thank them nonetheless. Nation of Paraguay, sadly, reduced to nothing but a puppet state under Argentina. I believe we get to keep the Chaco Brigade, which is a little weird, because they were volunteers, but I suppose it makes some sense. If they went back, they might be afraid of being killed off by Argentinian secret police inside of Paraguay. So they'll stay with us for now as American heroes. And then what's this down here? A civil war between the Union, the Minionists, and the Zuid-Afrikaanse Republiek. You're definitely very Germanic, huh? Weapons of... Now, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Relax with the Weltkrieg. So, you are the Purified National Party. And you are the Dominionists. On one hand, there's plenty of white nationalists within our ranks that would probably want us to back the Purified National Party, who are for apartheid. But then again, Huey Long is more of a egalitarian. He would personally want to support the Dominionists, but if we support the Dominionists, then they might join the Entente, who we need to kill. And if the Purified Nationalist Party come to power, they might join the Reichspakt, and if they do that, they'll have a little bit of aid to the German Empire and hold back syndicalism. It's a hard choice. I think we'll just stay out of it for political reasons and leave the South Africa to their fate. It's not our concern here. Speed up the game a bit. Let's see, intermediate goals. We definitely need to retake the Panama Canal. Before anything else can really happen, we need to take the Panama Canal. I don't care what happens to Panama. We just need that canal. We need it open and operational in order to get to... Honestly, just to get to our own side of the country. We're very separated. So, the capital of Washington, the capital of America. With a civil war over the question of what should be the capital for the new America has been brought up. One of the many cities within the country for the most promising. What city has been chosen for the new capital? Washington, D.C. Well, we did... I mean, if you look at the focus, it's literally called the new Washington. We can't exactly go for the old Washington. New Orleans is a good pick. A coastal city. Charleston. I wonder which one. Charleston, South Carolina, or St. Louis. Roughly the center of America, center of the Mississippi at least. I think we should keep it with Huey Long's territory, New Orleans. Keep that as the capital. We don't need to go back to Washington. We need a nice centralized location away from the wars of New England. I mean, at the moment, if you think about it, the South is pretty much the only area in America that was not war-torn. We had fought from pretty much Tennessee all the way up, scorching the earth as we go, destroying cities, killing the populations. Chicago had a damn near pogrom through the streets as the Chaco Brigade went through there, killing all the syndicalists that they could find. Now that the American auto industry is done, we need to start helping out our stability situation. Ain't we, Mr. Long? Got any decisions we can take? American auto industry. So, root out traitors. National political machine for political power growth. Okay. Or every man a king. Every man a king. Do you guys know that that was an actual song? I'm pretty sure you guys do, but still. Root out the traitors or every man a king? How about we start with root out the traitors? The war is very soon over. But on the trail of convicted traitors, President Huey has found a group of congressmen that were in contact with business executives planning against us. Although they are now behind bars, some have eluded capture through political avenues. We are investigating whether the captured Richard Butler is in his asylum will lead us to any more traitors. I think that has to do with the business plot. And I do not know if that happens later if I don't do this. Come to think of it, I honestly don't know how to do the business plot. I don't know how to do Mine Eyes Have Seen the Glory. Destroy the clan. I think root out the traitors, though. We'll start with that. I'm going full Long, and you can't stop me. Let's keep it going. We don't have enough manpower. Syndicalist bombing. Syndicalists will still fight for their revolution of target the arms manufacturing in South Carolina, causing a great deal of damage and the loss of many lives. Minutemen are on the scene. They claim that they're closer to catching the ringleaders behind the Catholic terrorists than they were before. Wait a minute, wait, they're Catholic now? I think I vaguely remember something like that, but Catholic terrorists? Superman versus the Klan. Up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Superman. Saving America from the terror of the Klan of the Fiery Cross. This latest series of brainchild of Siegel and Schuster, partnered with an anti-Klan advocate, Stetson Kennedy. His tale has successfully embarrassed the illegal organization further after Pelly's downfall to the point of desertion. Kids love it. Kids love this stuff, man. Federalist bombings. Federalists who still want to fight the corrupt old Washington have targeted a factory in Mississippi, causing a great deal of damage. Yeah, apparently all the terrorists are Catholic. I have a feeling that's a holdover. I have a feeling that that's a holdover from, say, Italy? We'll catch the ringleaders behind the Catholic terrorists. And now the Federalists are sabotaging railways. Those goddamn Catholics! This is available. Police crackdown. Weekly stability for political power output and dockyard output. I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. New research available. Need more construction. We need to reconstruct. It's the entire point of reconstruction. At the moment, I'm building up military factories, and there I could be rebuilding, but why? Naval dockyards are going to be important in the coming years, as I need to get my navy, which is currently a single ship, up to par to be able to fight against the Entente, one of the best naval powers that the game can typically offer. So just cover that, blanket cover. Infrastructure, got lots of oil coming out of Texas. Oh yeah, lots. First we'll reconstruct the South, the rest of you guys can get it eventually. Yeah, throw them in there, why not? You are pointless, go away. Getting tungsten out of Utah, which is very resource rich. I like this. I like this place. This is nice. Yeah, we might as well reconstruct. Specifically, any of these things will probably be faster than building them ourselves. Getting them up and running. In terms of production, starting to get ahead on infantry equipment. And war fighters we could use some more on. Light tanks we're starting to build more on. And they're the new A1 tanks. They're new. I built some new variants. 3 armor, 1 reliability, 2 main gun, 2 engine. Pretty much just dumped all of the army experience I could into that thing. You guys could use some more, but you have 500. You're fine. You're fine. A new M1919 A3 Browning. Nice, nice. 1939, not there yet. Support companies. We could take support companies. Armor. Guns. Making some better guns. Getting some anti-air would be good to start with. I know why you're getting anti-air. It's just good for the piercing. It's good for that piercing. Insulindia has declared war. Okay. Dutch East Indies. Well, while you are authoritarian, you're social conservative. You're authoritarian democracy, though. Mostly keep out of this. We have 0 war support. We don't want to get into any conflict we don't need to. Go to speed 5 just because I can. It'll slow down the game a little bit. Make things harder on me. United Mexican States, stay out of this. Go away. Maintenance companies. Patagonian Workers' Front has capitulated. Uncertain times. I am also definitely considering attacking Argentina at some point. And liberating Paraguay. Maybe I'd have to attack Bolivia too. Like, this is not natural. Bolivia is starting to get a coastline. I don't like that. Expand the Minutemen or ensure loyalty. Members of Congress have devised a way to establish a baseline of trust in our democratic system that is sorely needed. The so-named Fish Act would require every state, every party representative, labor union leader, and public servant to sign an affidavit stating that they will never aid the CSA or MacArthur junta. Was it even called the junta? I think it was called that on the inside, but on the outside it just said United States of America. But they were the junta. Thank you for noticing. Let's go 50% off logistics companies. Make our troops better, please. We got 25 points No Silver Legion support's getting us more. Ooh, Congo took 3 states. So Congo is getting up there. Looks like the Zuid-Afrikaanse Republic is going to win out. They have Pretoria. They're starting to... Oh no, the Rhodesians, they're dying. Someone help. My son is very sick. Peace deal is signed between Argentina and the now it's called Nationalist Chile, eh? Okay then. So we got Bolivia. They have their coastline back. And then Nationalist Chile under Rafael Fernandez Reyes. Another puppet under Argentina. Argentina's become quite the local superpower. Black No More by George Schuyler? The imaginations and political opinions of Americans were piqued when Black No More appeared in bookshelves. The book, a science fiction about a scientist that invents a machine that can turn a black man white. This invention turns society upside down and challenges ideas on race and the one-drop principle. The science fiction, with the revelation that all characters, both white and black, are mixed race, and the entire principle of racial supremacy collapses. Well, there were concerns that the book would be censored due to the veiled attacks on both white supremacists and black leaders. It appears that Huey Long enjoys the book. Hell yeah, brother. As long as it doesn't offend me. As long as it doesn't offend me personally, you're good to go. Now then, the Canodians. What are you up to? You gotta... South Rhodesia has capitulated. Sad. Gangsta's Paradise. Now don't start rubbing it in my face. Ever since they put Freak NU as the ED to JoJo's Part 5, I can't listen to it anymore. It's too sad. In New York City and many clubs within the North, one of the most popular jazz songs is Gangsta's Paradise, a song that satirizes Huey Long and his supporters by comparing them to criminal gangsters. That song and the other similar songs have recently found their way down to the club scene in New Orleans. What is Huey Long's response? It's quite catchy. Or, no one shall mock the kingfish. Nah, I think the kingfish is gonna be... I think it's gonna be good about it. I think it's gonna say it's quite catchy. I mean, it's catchy, but it's not nearly as much of a banger as Every Man a King. Also, what's with the weird line? I have this line stretched all the way out, even through the lakes, just to make sure you hold on to it. At the very least, you're holding on to Detroit. But then you have a couple people looking after North Dakota. Good plan. Good. No longer under socialist threat. Let's do fight the socialists and fight the federalist terrorists. And also the Irish, while we're at it. Good, we no longer get the federalist attacks. Ensure loyalty. And then reward loyalty. The Fish Act's critics rightfully stated that there is no incentive for officials to sign the affidavits. In response to the Second Act is passed to provide compensation for time spent in the public service during the Civil War that was postponed by the Federalists. This back pay would require signing the aforementioned affidavit, of course. Aha! Change in popularity towards authoritarian democracies. Yeah, make sure we can ensure that loyalty. That's the first plan, the first thing on the list. Past that, imperial presidency, with traitors uprooted. I think we might wait to destroy the clan, expand the Minutemen, might be later. The election is until 49, right? 39? When's the election? 40. Election's in 40. Rebuilding the country might be up industry, military industrial complex, or National Recovery Administration. Corporate alliance, corporate militarism, loosen regulations, grants, Yes, but would Huey do that, or would he do some grain? The Wadi, the Trab al-Baden, and the Tuaregs. We shall crush the terrorists, naturally. Military factories, rural electrification. Like, as much as this is probably the fairly simple, better route, but then again, we got that long dong going on, so maybe we would go for farm security. Maybe we would have Civilian Conservation Corps, the CCC. Maybe we would just be stand-in for FDR. Then past that, there is the New Monroe Doctrine. which will probably go for the League of American States because there's literally something called the Long Doctrine. Down with syndicalism, up with the stairs. Carry a big stick. That's me. Destroy syndicalism. Unlocks defending of the Americas decisions. I like it. I like it. I like where that's going. Empire of Liberty. Pax Americana. Go with the American century. If I was going down a different path, I'd probably go for America abroad, but I'll wait. I'll wait. Then we have... Let's just do a quick overview of what's going on. So we got this war. It looks like it's wrapping up. Looks like the not Dominionists are going to win. Nationalists, I guess. Coming to France. You ready for a war? Don't know. My things suck. Does my navy exist yet? Do I have one of those yet? It's got a... Ooh, it's got the Dreadnought in there. Let's check that out. The Nebraska has 3,000 men on there. Nice. Our first Dreadnought. May they all fear us. We got... the war between Russia and Japan. Not really going anywhere. Fighting through those mountains is rather difficult. The war between the Ottomans and all comers. The Ottomans are doing pretty good. They pushed them pretty far back. They got them at the Suez now. Pushing Saudi Arabia out too. Ooh. If the Ottomans can just break one of the enemies in one direction, they might actually be able to pull out a win. I think that might be the first time I've ever seen the Ottomans win, but then again, I've seen them lose at worse. The Tuaregs, the Wadi, and the Trabaidin, they're just gonna lose. They don't have any kind of they don't have the manpower. They don't have the ability to keep things up. And the French aren't distracted. If the French were distracted in a war right now, there might have been a chance, but not the way things are. So I'm going to cut the video here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode where we can get a little bit farther. The Reconstruction is going to be a rather not action-filled series of episodes. Bye-bye!